Attending private lending industry conferences is a great way to grow your business, and they have certainly been essential in the growth of Private Lender Link. In this video, I'll give you a brief overview of the 6 event organizers in our industry, and I'll provide a resource where you can find an updated calendar of all the conferences which are 100% focused on private mortgage lending, also known as hard money lending or bridge lending. I'm Butani, CEO of PrivateLenderLink.com, where investors and brokers can easily find direct, private, and hard money lending companies. If you are in the investment real estate business and want to gain insights into private mortgage lending, subscribe to our channel and get notified every time we release a new video. The events covered in this video are live conferences which last a minimum of 1 full business day. I'm not including any meetings or virtual events in this video. The 6 companies that organize private lending events are Pitbull Conference, American Association of Private Lenders, Geraci Conferences, California Mortgage Association, Private Lender Expo, and National Lending Experts. If you are already familiar with the conferences hosted by these companies and you just want to see the events calendar for this year, click the link in the description to visit our private lending events guide in the resources section of our website. Let's start off with the Pitbull Conference, which has been running for over 20 years and has the largest audience in our industry. Although the name may give an impression of being an intimidating or aggressive environment, I can assure you that the only thing they're aggressive about is their marketing, which I feel is very impressive. The Pitbull Conferences are extremely professional and they attract most of the biggest players in our industry. They take place in exclusive luxury resorts 2 or 3 times a year. Miami has been the venue for their spring conference the past 3 years. The fall conference has been in Austin the past 2 years. I have attended most of their events since 2018 and don't plan to miss any of them moving forward. In 2019, the CEO of Pitbull Conference founded the National Private Lenders Association. While the association does not have its own separate conference, there's an NPLA golf tournament, dinner, member meeting, and cocktail party the day before the Pitbull Conference. So the conference is typically on a Monday or Tuesday, and there's always a big cocktail party the night before. But if you attend the NPLA events as well, it would end up being a total of 3 days. Next up is the American Association of Private Lenders, also known as AAPL, and some people call it Apple. This organization was established in 2010 and has always hosted just one annual conference in the fall, always at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. This is one of my favorite conferences. It was the very first private lending conference I ever attended back in 2013, and I have not missed any since then. AAPL's conference date has always been close to Veterans Day in November, but in 2022 it will be in late October. The AAPL conference is always a 2.5-day event. Day 1 has education all day, which is optional, plus a welcome reception at night. Day 3 is only a few hours in the morning. The AAPL was founded by Anthony Geraci of Geraci LLP, a law firm in Southern California. Geraci maintains a minority ownership stake in the association, and his firm is still the general counsel for it, but he created a media division and began hosting their own conferences around 2017. Being one of the largest law firms serving the private lending industry, Geraci LLP has a huge Rolodex of clients who frequent their events. Their conferences draw some unique guests and speakers who don't typically attend other industry conferences. They currently host 2 amazing events per year. Innovate is a 1-day event in the spring in Southern California, and Captivate is a 1.5-day conference which takes place in Las Vegas in either late August or early September. Both have epic cocktail parties the night before the conference. The entire Geraci staff, including the attorneys, is a fun group of people with a very positive vibe. I've attended most of the Geraci conferences since early 2018. The next event organizer on the list is the only one out of the 6 that has a regional focus. The California Mortgage Association, commonly known as CMA, was established in 1999 and is focused on providing education and advocacy to private mortgage lenders. Since California has many mortgage and real estate regulations, their events are typically filled with educational sessions and therefore have been called seminars, even though they offer a lot of networking as well. Pre-COVID, they hosted 4 conferences per year, 2 in Southern California, 1 in Northern California, and one in Las Vegas. In 2022, they are hosting 3 live conferences and may have some regional events in between. The schedule for these events has been fairly consistent over the years. 2 full days on Thursday and Friday, plus a welcome reception on Wednesday night. I have attended most of the CMA seminars since 2017. The Private Lender Expo is the only industry event which I have not yet attended as of the date of this recording. A few people in the industry have shared with me some positive feedback about their last 2 conferences. These events are typically held in New York, New Jersey, or Miami. When they started a few years ago, their events only lasted a few hours. The last 2 have been 1 full day. In 2022, both of their conferences will take place in New Jersey, one in June and another in December. I'm planning to attend both of them and hope to be a regular at their events in the future. One other thing to note is the Private Lender Expo is the only private lending conference that does not currently charge a registration fee to attendees. The other conferences cost anywhere from $500 to $1,200 to attend. The last one on the list, National Lending Experts, is fairly new. They started out in 2021 with 3 conferences. All of them were 1 full day with a sponsored cocktail party the night before. The first one was in Scottsdale in February, in May it was in Dallas, and in September was San Diego. I attended the last 2, and both were solid events. At the time of this recording, only 1 conference has been announced for the year, but I'm guessing they will continue to host 3 per year. Just to clarify, none of the event organizers have paid to be mentioned in this video, and they don't give us a free ticket to attend or sponsor their events. I feel they offer an extremely valuable service which is vital to my business and everyone in the private lending industry, so I'm glad to support them by spreading the word about their events. And selfishly, more people attending these events means more potential networking opportunities for me. Another thing to disclose is I'm a member of all 3 trade associations mentioned in this video: NPLA, AAPL, and CMA. We used to have an events directory on our website with listings for every single conference. I decided to scrap it since it took too much time to update. Instead, we now have a guide in the resources section of our website which has a calendar of all the upcoming private lending conferences. Click the link in the description to see the guide and bookmark it on your browser. We'll be updating the list a few times per year as we learn about the new conference dates. In the next few months, I will produce 1 separate video for each conference to provide more insights about their format, content, pricing, and much more. There are lots of other conferences focused on additional sectors of the real estate industry which I have attended in the past and keep on my radar every year, including ones for residential property investing, commercial real estate, alternative investments, note investing, and business finance. We'll produce more videos and guides to cover all of these sectors over the next 12 months. In the meantime, reach out to us if you'd like insights on any particular industry event or trade association. If you found the content in this video to be useful, please click the like button to help me get more views. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video or the next industry conference.